Hi there, Fix-It Tony here. I'm gonna have a helping hand here today. We're going to replace the cabin air filter in our 2018 Chrysler Pacifica hybrid vehicle. Now, what you're gonna know as you figure this, as you try to figure out whether or not to do this yourself, the cabin air filter is always going to be accessed from inside the vehicle, and usually it's on the passenger side underneath the glove box. So the dealer normally does these things if you do a normal service, but they charge $60. So I decided not to pay the $60. I went on Amazon and I got this particular replacement for $20. So how did I learn, or where did I find out how to replace this? The owner's manual has some information, and so does this filter packet. So here's what the filter looks like. It's going to have the airflow directions, so that's going to be important, which direction to put in depending on the airflow. And this particular instruction sheet did include the visuals for the Chrysler Pacifica, so that's rather interesting. But you know, reading the instructions are for cheaters. We're not going to cheat, so we're going to just try to figure this out without the instructions. All right, so we're going to open up the glove box, and we're going to take out all the stuff that we have in here. So the next thing we're going to do is there's this tension thing right here. We have to release it. So somehow we don't want this to get lost. There it is. It's retreating back in there. Next thing is, I'll try to use the pliers. These tabs, I have to push that in. You can see the plastic is has a stress release cut here and here. I'm going to be pushing in on the sides, and that'll open this up, and then it'll allow me to drop this glove box all the way down. So let's try it. There. Then, just lift up that glove box out of the way. Now, there are, I'm gonna scooch the seat all the way back. All right, so now, there are 3 buttons. One here, and one up here. So you see that one right there, and then the other one, you see that one right there. All right, so I'm gonna show you once on the one down here. So you just push that in, all right, and then this little plug comes right out. Okay, so pushing it out allows this to collapse as you pull it out. So I'm going to do the same. Now that this should come straight down. Okay. Okay, so that's loosened. And then you should just be able to pull this right out. And now it's going to expose these little clips. So there's one here. And one right there. So all I gotta do is pull that out, and I'm gonna open up this access cover. All right. So that spreads open. That's gonna just, so this little tab, I just pushed it away from that corner, and then this one here, same thing. And then it kind of releases. So I'm gonna make sure the words filter access cover. So we'll do that. So let's take a look to see what's going on in there. There's the filter cover. This side out, airflow down. So the air is gonna be coming from the top down. So when I put in my new filter, hey, can you open up that package carefully? And get the filter out. We're gonna pull that out. Now, I'm gonna have to pull this straight out and then bend it slightly as I pull it out. This is gonna be the top side. That is the old and this is the new. So you can kind of see in here, we got debris. Okay, let's put the light. Hold that tight. Hold the light. Hold. I gotta move this. All right. So now that we have light in there, you can sort of see how it's all. It is pretty filled up with stuff. We haven't changed this air filter yet. This is our first one. All right. So I'll put that off to the side. I'm gonna come back in now, and. Let's get the lights pointing in the right direction. All right, so airflow down, and I'll put this end in first. There is a little channel in here, so it does have to slide along a channel. So it does need to go in a certain way. So I want to put it in on this side first. Make sure, yep. Airflow. There. Okay. You see that? All right. So that's in. And then I'll put this cover with the words properly oriented. That side in first. Heard a click, very subtle. Let's see if we can hear it on this side when I push this in. Yeah, that was it. Just a very subtle click. Alrighty, we gotta put the glove box back in. So, this thing is the dampener. This helps keep the glove box door from falling down. It's got a subtle spring and it retracts. So I need to make sure I remember to hold on to that. So my glove box has these pins or these hooks. I just gotta line it up and put it in there first. All right, so now it's time to put the glove box lid or door back in. So we're gonna insert it here first. Now remember, this dampening here that we released earlier, I need to grab it, and I'm gonna be pulling it with out, and I'm gonna shove it in this key slot here. All right, so let's try that. There, okay. Now I gotta open up these again. And then this one. There. Now it's back, so it's all done.